Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another edition of the ScoreKeepers Podcast, where we are always keeping the score. I am one of your hosts, Robert. To the left of me, we got Stats and Research.
Hello.
Parts unknown, we got Khalil.
What up?
And last but not least, we got my boy, America through and through. We have Clayton.
Howdy.
There you go.
How was your birthday, Brandon? Since we didn't celebrate it on Wednesday, happy belated.
It was pretty good.
For the fans.
It was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
That's good, man.
Thank you for all of you gentlemen for coming out.
Dog.
And those of you who are not here, maybe if you listen to the podcast, thank you to you as well if you were there.
I'm glad I finally met Marcus. Good dude.
Yes,
like him a lot.
Yeah.
I'm very happy. Huh?
You guys want to hear something funny?
Oh, God.
Do you want to guess what was the ethnicity of his dance partner on Friday night?
His dance partner?
Yes.
Ah! Dominican.
Yes, sir. Coming up, guys. Coming up.
First things first. That wouldn't be the ethnicity. That would be the nationality. Number one. Number two. I never said I don't like Dominicans.
We didn't say that either.
You saying I am Dominican.
Of course, you gotta love your own people.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, Brandon.
Angie, can I have the Spanish? I know you're in the room and you can't hear me, but I'm sure you will listen to this podcast at some point. So I'm free anytime for Spanish lessons because they won't leave me alone about this. So I'm gonna lean into it and take away this laughter from them.
But what was your favorite part of the night besides that part? You know, did you have fun? Did you enjoy yourself?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I need to ask though, where the fuck did everybody go at one point? At one point, BJ. No, I know you never left. We, the group, never left. Monday, dip, gone for 30 minutes. BJ and that one girl dipped for 30 minutes. Didn't know where they went. So where the
girlfriend?
That's his girlfriend?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. He never introduced me to her.
He never introduced me to her either.
Oh,
and
okay.
I've seen her like
I wasn't trying to be
already.
disrespectful. I just never knew.
Oh, for real?
Oh, you didn't know? Oh, okay.
We've hung out like 3 times already. He still hasn't introduced me. I don't know what to do.
That's wild. Okay.
That's crazy.
It's just, you know what?
DJ, get on that.
That's a different question for a different time. Good to see Steven. Shout out to him. Missed him. Shout out. Saw a bunch of fucking people from Flanagan.
Oh, yeah,
saw some dude from Hoba. Yeah, no, it was a good time. Do you remember any part of it? No. Truthfully.
Very little.
All right. Just what you see in videos. How long did it take you to recover?
I was actually shortly after I believe it was it Khalil? I think. Oh yeah, Khalil had texted me about going to watch the fight. Probably like 30 minutes after that. Actually, I was probably fine.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's good. Anything else that you guys did over the weekend?
I went to a Lecrae concert. That was pretty good. Yesterday.
That was the concert that you were going to.
Yeah, let me see what you
Oh,
said.
how was it?
It was good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You also watched Shazam.
Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. Thank God I had to pay for it. That was bad. That would have been more aggravated.
Monday paid for it?
Yeah, and I actually gonna give him back money, and then he was like, "Nah, bro, you good?" I was like,
"Oh, he understood."
Well, you deserve it for having to go through that torture.
Taste the rainbow.
I went to the World Baseball Classic. I went to the World Baseball Classic yesterday. That's why my voice is kind of a little hoarse.
You're rooting for your country.
Screaming at the top of my lungs. I didn't even scream during that Trey Turner home run. I'll get to the bad part in my rant later in my final thoughts.
Did you catch a baseball for the kids?
No.
Did you argue
I was
with
fucking all the way up at the top.
Did you argue with the kids this time when they were cheering for Pete?
No, there's no dude. Cheering for who? They was all Venezuelans and me. Me and the two other people.
Oh, you was at a road game.
Oh, yeah.
It was like 80% Venezuela.
Yeah, they said it on the
dog.
TV. It was 80% Venezuelans and 20% USA fans.
You remember homeboy from, from Miami Pro, Venezuela.
Nah, but that was a good time. I'm not, maybe this is recently biased. One of the greatest sporting events I have ever been to live, along with probably the greatest baseball game to be played. 9-7 with a go-ahead grand slam in the top of the 8th inning. You can't even write that shit up. Like, I even brought out my best jersey for it. Jackie Robinson Negro League jersey. Brought it all out. Kansas City Monarchs went full ham. So I was ready to go.
That's a bold choice.
I want that same thing too.
That's a really
Why?
bold choice.
Why is
If
that?
you would have wore that to this Cuba game, that would have been a different conversation.
You would have made it out alive, buddy.
Buddy. But no, I went with Eddie and Kim. It was really a great time. Like I said, one of the best sporting events I ever went to. When Trey Turner actually hit that home run, you remember the Michigan fan when Michigan mishandled that punt, and he did that.
The Cobra?
I literally
Surrender Cobra?
Yeah, the entire time I'm yelling, and then we go down because Daniel Bard doesn't know how to fucking throw a ball. Hits Jose Altuve. I'll get there later. But
I know that warms your heart.
it never. I'm not gonna say it on the pod. And then Mark DeRosa didn't take him out the fucking game. I'll get to that bitch later. He could fucking go. So I was pissed off. Georgia mad. I was Georgia mad. We know how I get with that. I paid $200 for these tickets. These bitches better win.
I'm going to be honest with you. I hate to interrupt you, but you have a lot of passion, and I know you wanted to get to it later for your final thoughts, but I really think you should just go ahead now.
No, because I'm going to do the good things now. I want to start off great. Yeah, and start positive.
And on a bad
But
okay.
No, when Trey Turner hit that home run, I didn't scream. I didn't yell. I actually, fell. I was like, there's no shot. And then I went full surrender Cobra, and my mouth was open pause for, about 5 minutes because I couldn't even realize what I just witnessed. My whole body went numb. The entire thing. So it was honestly one of the best things I've ever seen live. It was crazy. But we have we're hoping pretty short show for you. We're going to do some free agency signings. We're going to try and speed it as quickly as we possibly can. If there's any notable names, we're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about March Madness. I'm hoping that you can help me out with that because I've been so consumed with this. I haven't even really been watching. But I'll go.
Especially yesterday.
I'll go with we can talk about the upsets and shit like that, but I've been mostly consumed by this. But let's go on with the free agency tracker right here. We have Kaiser White going to the Arizona Cardinals. That's an ex-Eagle. There's a reason why he's going over there. Jonathan Gannon, their new head coach. That's the most notable name from them.
He doesn't hate.
No, but people in the Eagles think that he hates Nakobe Dean. That's why he never got playing time. Why is all of a sudden Kaiser White going to Arizona all of a sudden? The Atlanta Falcons signed Lorenzo Carter. They also got Jonnu Smith in a trade, which does not help Kyle Pitts whatsoever. Any word
I
on
don't think
that?
it matters. It doesn't help Jonnu Smith either. He don't use tight ends.
I'm going. I already know I'm drafting him as my tight end this year in fantasy. I don't care. I'll give it up. They'll give the name up now.
Mike Gesicki?
You got it, baby.
Oh, and the Patriots? Really?
He's gonna go crazy over there.
He use it.
Really?
Who he gonna throw to?
Touche.
Devontae Parker might show
no, Juju. He's there now.
Oh, yeah.
Juju is there now.
Fufu.
The Atlanta Falcons, the biggest actually free agent signing for the Atlanta Falcons was Jesse Bates, 4 years, $64.2 million. That was actually the highest signing in a safety this offseason. And I saw it. That was actually biggest safety acquisition this offseason. The Baltimore Ravens. Okay. The Buffalo Bills.
Just keep over there.
Yeah, Jordan Poyer actually re-signed with the Buffalo Bills on a 2-year deal. The safety market is not the greatest this year, and that's what's actually taking CJ so long to sign because he feels low-key disrespected. Miles Sanders going to the Carolina Panthers, 4 years, $25 million. Andy Dalton going to the Carolina Panthers as well. I didn't even realize that. Hayden Hurst also going to the Carolina Panthers. The Chicago Bears.
You forgot Adam Thielen just now.
Oh, yeah, Adam Thielen just now as well, literally as we recorded this. The Chicago Bears are probably one of my biggest winners of this free agency. They got DJ Moore in a trade, which was earlier this year. We talked about that. They also signed Tremaine Edmonds, TJ Edwards, which was the leading tackler on the Eagles. They signed Travis Homer, Miami legend. They also signed PJ Walker. They signed also Deontay Foreman as well, and signed DeMarcus Walker. So the Chicago Bears are really coming to play, and they have a lot of draft capital coming up. And Aaron Rodgers is gone. So
Not yet.
they're gone.
It's not official yet.
He said on that podcast, all signs are pointing to the Jets. They're just trying to figure out compensation.
How much you would give it for him if you're the Jets?
If I'm the Jets,
Yeah. How much you can bring the Jets, and how much would you want from if you're the Packers?
I need to keep all my wide receivers though.
Why? He's bringing the whole squad.
That's so stupid. It's so stupid.
What do you mean?
So dumb. I personally think with Elijah Moore and Garrett Wilson, you have two great young guys.
They don't throw to Elijah Moore anyway.
But you can. There's actually rumors he's going to the Eagles, which is shocking. But you have those two great guys, speedsters. Those guys can run, and you want to bring over Alan Lazard. What the fuck is that shit?
It's like one receiver. That's not the worst thing.
No, he wants Randall Cobb too.
And he wants
he needs
what's his
Randall
name?
Cobb.
And he
He
wants
needs
Mercedes Lewis.
Good blocking tight. I wish you play on the Dolphins.
Call up fucking Jordy Nelson while you're at it. Let's get the 2018 back together.
Oh, come on, now. He's washed.
Bro, what the fuck are we doing here?
I mean, players do this in basketball.
But this guy,
Aaron Rodgers is
It's easier to pull off when you only have 5 people on the field. I mean, on the court. But in football, you can't just.
Wouldn't it technically be easier if you have you're allowed to bring more players technically because you have more people on the field?
No, especially if the guys that you love so much aren't as good as
the people that are over there. Yeah,
well, it's his show now. He can do whatever he wants.
I guess so. The Cincinnati Bengals signed Orlando Brown, 4 years, $64 million. Good thing for the Cincinnati Bengals taking up that O-line. The Cleveland Browns signed.
That's a horrible signing, by the way. I just want to say that.
Why do you say that? Apparently, he was the best offensive lineman on the board. Apparently. That's what I saw on a lot of different sites.
This is a poor free. I mean, usually, anyway, most of the time, if a free
you
agent.
talking about Orlando Brown?
Yeah.
I'll put it to you this way.
Orlando
Brown
Jr.
was junior.
Like, that makes a difference.
All right.
OBJ.
The Ravens.
Go ahead.
The Ravens
Mm-hmm.
let him walk for nothing. The Chiefs, who gave the Ravens a first-round pick for him, said, you know what we're going to do? Pay you? No, it's okay. We're going to go get a right tackle from the Jaguars, pay him left tackle money to do your job.
Listen, all I'm telling you is all the sites said that he was the best offensive lineman on the board.
Your favorite player is about to hit a grand slam.
Fuck him.
Wow. Saying that to him is like saying that about our country. I'm offended, okay?
No, you're not. The Cleveland Browns didn't do anything. The Dallas Cowboys, they franchise tagged Tony Pollard. They got Stephon Gilmore in a trade. They re-signed Cooper Rush. They re-signed Leighton Vander Esch. And they also got Brandon Cooks via trade yesterday. Do you guys think that this is great signings for the Cowboys? Because who's
still their quarterback?
Dak Prescott. Okay. I'm just asking. You know what's funny? Jerry Jones was asked about this with the Philadelphia Eagles, saying we don't like.
I think he hit a single.
Oh, okay. We don't like to go all in for 1 year. We wanna try and be good for 5 years, for 7 years. We don't want to go all in for one Super Bowl. And then he goes all in this year by signing or trading for Stephon Gilmore, trading for Brandon Cooks, and re-signing Leighton Vander Esch. I don't understand that.
Because Jerry's 85 years old and he's been waiting to win a Super Bowl for 30 years.
But he already has 2 technically. It's not that bad.
Yeah,
it's not like Stephen Ross.
No, but the jokes are there forever.
Boy,
the jokes are always there. I'm just saying. The Denver Broncos, Jesus Christ. They signed Zach Allen from Arizona. They signed Samaje Perine from Cincinnati. They signed Jarrett Stidham. That's the only people I see.
No, they signed the right tackle. That's
McGlinchey.
That's worse. That's low key.
Oh, there it is. Right, yeah, Mike McGlinchey.
That's
I didn't see him at
debatable
first.
to be as bad as the Orlando Brown signing.
5 years, $87.5 million.
That's pretty bad.
You also missed Atlanta. They signed a guard to $105 million.
Did I really?
Yeah.
Yeah, who's the guard? What team?
But he's on their team. They retained
Chris Lindstrom, 5 years, $105 million. Okay.
Nasty.
Yeah, that is a lot of money. We got the Detroit Lions. They got David Montgomery, Emmanuel Mosley, Will Harris. Nothing really crazy coming out of that. The Green Bay Packers. The Houston Texans. They signed Hassan Ridgeway to 1 year. They got Jimmy Ward for 2 years. Chase Winovich for 1 year. Winovich. They got Shaq Mason from a trade from the Buccaneers. And that's mostly it for the Texans. We have the Colts. Oh, they signed Gardner Minshew. Uncle Rico. Yeah.
Put some respect on him.
The Jacksonville Jaguars franchise tag Evan Ingram. And that's it for the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Kansas City Chiefs, Jawan Taylor, another big signing. 4 years, $80 million.
I saw that one. I didn't like that one as much, but it's better than Orlando Brown. So,
all right. The Las Vegas Raiders. We have Josh Jacobs getting franchise tagged. Porn star Jimmy.
Yes, sir.
3 years, $65.5 million.
Match made in heaven or hell, depending who you are.
Jacoby Myers, 3 years, $33 million. Marcus Epps, 2 years, $12 million. Amir Abdullah, haven't heard that name in a while.
Me either.
How do we feel about Jimmy G going to the Raiders? We're gonna get to about Darren Waller getting traded later.
I like it. I like both
it?
moves by the Raiders.
Do you think Josh McDaniels wanted his guy? Is that what it was?
I mean, I wouldn't call him his guy though, but I do like the move. I do think he'll, for what they need as like a bridge quarterback, he'll be serviceable.
If there's anybody in the league that knows Josh McDaniels, I guess, system, it is Jimmy Garoppolo. I can't think of
he hasn't
anybody
played
else.
in a while though. He's been playing the West Coast.
You don't really lose that once you get back into it, I don't think. How do you feel about the move? Good talk.
Hello.
I'm trying to get notable here. I know who you're waiting for. We'll get there later.
That's not
Okay.
No, I like the signing.
to the Raiders.
Mm-hmm. 3 years.
For what? Why?
3 years.
What's up this hate to Jimmy G? That's a Super Bowl starting quarterback. Come on.
Super Bowl
He lost
starter,
that
Jimmy
one,
G.
That doesn't have Debo Samuel.
He got Devontae Adams.
You know what?
He got Devontae Adams.
And
That's
Jacoby
better.
Myers. No, Devontae Adams going to New York too.
Stop it. Stop playing with me. That's
Bro.
not happening.
Yo, you say what you want.
Stop it.
Rodgers is pulling the LeBron.
He's not going there.
Except he's not a winner like LeBron.
That's true.
That's true. We're not fighting you on that. Just don't tell me he's
He'll be back before the playoffs start.
Don't
LeBron
start
will be-
that shit.
the
We had this talk
report has
already.
Came out.
Don't start that shit again.
Play Rodgers, what?
The Los Angeles Chargers signed Eric Kendricks, 2 years, $13.25 million. The Rams, cool. Here we go. Jeez, bro, look at the difference. Look at the difference, right? I can almost fit like 3 teams on this screen, and then you go to the Dolphins, it's all one screen.
We don't have to
Yeah.
cover.
You see how crazy that
Yeah.
is? Look at that shit, bro.
We don't have to go.
Look
through
how
all
long that list is.
Making moves out here.
Making
All right, hold
moves,
on.
making moves,
Hold on, I
making
gotta-
$1 million moves. There you go.
All right, hold on. I got to get water for this. All right. Let's go. Let's speed round this. They got Jalen Ramsey via trade. We didn't talk about that.
We
we?
did. We did.
We did? Okay, yeah,
That
that's
was
right.
last week.
Mike White, better Jets
The
quarterback.
pride of Pembroke Pines.
We don't know that. I have not been able to confirm that. He has not
Well,
responded.
there's oh yeah. I had him try to contact Mike White so he can get a confirmation.
Is that no shot?
Dead ass.
No, it's not.
Yes, we tried to get a confirmation.
I tried to get a. You want to hear what I did?
What did you DM him on Instagram?
I did. Let me see if I can.
How are you not?
Only us at the ScoreKeepers. Only us.
We're trying to
we get the good stuff.
the
over
hard
here.
hitting reporting.
Yeah,
Here we go. Here we
exactly.
go. I said, "Congrats, Fins Nation is happy you're a Dolphin." But the street.
I'm sorry. You sound like a generated AI Dolphin fan.
Yeah.
Hey, congrats, Fin Nation. Let's ride. Like
Finzo.
Finzo.
But the streets want to know which city you.
Yeah, because Mike White knows the fucking streets.
Yeah, man, the streets want to know which city you claim. Are you the pride of Pembroke Pines or the dawn of Davie?
Can we make that a poll for tomorrow?
I'm down for that. That's funny. All right. You guys also signed David Long, re-signed Jeff Wilson, re-signed Raheem Mostert, your boy Duke Riley coming back. Re-signed Myles Gaskin, Braxton Berrios coming back to his hometown.
There you go.
What else we got here? Deshaun Elliott,
I like that signing.
1 point, and and Nick Needham.
Hey, shout out to Nick Needham, man. Superstar.
How we feeling, guys?
Feel good.
Yeah.
Feeling great.
Need a little bit more on the O line though.
Yeah.
I told you. I
That's
don't
what I'm
think
worried
that.
about.
I told you guys. I don't think that you need to worry about that.
I think their line is not that bad.
When Teron Armstead is there, and when that again, you don't want to rely on one guy. But when he is there, it's a completely different offensive line.
Teron
just seems-
Armstead hasn't played 16 games one time.
But
in
it
his
just
career.
seems like they just play different with him. I'm not crazy when I say that, right?
I mean,
No, you're
No.
right. I watch him when he gets
but
hurt.
then when he gets hurt,
Everybody has no
then it's
idea
bad.
what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the reason why I need this.
And I can't have Austin Jackson.
Is there any more? I don't think there's really any more offensive linemen out there
Yes, there is.
that are worth a shit.
Yes, there
Who?
is. There is a guard who was cut by the Chargers. My OC is Frank Smith,
oh, you want that
formerly
guard?
of the Chargers.
Okay.
You know,
I would like you guys to get some defensive line. Huh?
I don't
We
think-
do need
I don't
one.
think
We need
they're
like
done, though.
another like maybe like Akeem Hicks or something.
Yeah.
I think they'll have one more big signing.
Who, the Dolphins?
Then they'll get one more big player. I don't know what running back is gonna be.
You guys good on safeties? You have Javon Holland. Who else?
You just got
Holland, Brandon
Elliott.
Jones, and Elliott.
No,
Oh, okay.
Elliott's good.
And
though.
then we'll have like Verone McKinley and somebody else.
So we're saying that. Also, winners. One of the winners: Chicago Bears and Dolphins for me. The Dolphins. The Vikings. They signed Byron Murphy. They also signed Marcus Davenport, Nick Mullins. Haven't heard that name in a while. Alexander Mattinson, 2 years, $7 million. Rumors that Dalvin Cook might be getting traded in this
yes,
offseason.
sir.
So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. Alexander Mattinson, he's really good, actually. Like,
Yeah.
he's just stuck behind Dalvin Cook, unfortunately.
Maybe that's why they're
But
trying to.
I would take him in a heartbeat.
That's why
in
they're
all
trying to get rid
honesty.
of him. Then
I would say I probably would have made that change too.
What do you mean?
I would let Dalvin Cook go too.
Oh, okay. No, he's really. Whenever Dalvin Cook goes down, he gets 100 yards,
Mhm.
guaranteed every time. The New England Patriots signed Jabril Peppers, Jonathan Jones, Juju Fufu Smith,
there you go.
Raekwon McMillan, Matthew Slater, James Robinson from Jacksonville, Mac Wilson. Mac Wilson was the guy that that was Miles Jack that had the knee
Miles
injury.
Jack.
Yeah, that was Miles Jack, not Mac Wilson. And Mike Gesicki, like we said. The Saints signed Derek Carr, 4 years, $150 million. How we feel about that?
Not my team, not my problem.
Gonna be a lot of praying on Bourbon Street.
You know who else got paid? Michael Thomas, 1 year, $10 million. Mr. Slint guy himself.
Slick guy.
Slint guy.
Slick
yeah.
boy.
They also signed Jamal Williams, 3 years, $12 million. Rolled up to his press conference wearing a fucking Eevee hat. Is that how you say that Pokemon's name? An Eve hat?
Eevee.
Eevee? Oh, okay. The Giants, another big one. All right, here we go. Re-signed Daniel Jones, 4 years, $160 million, and we
Danny
already
Dimes, boy.
we already touched on that. Marcus Mariota and him had the same amount of passing touchdowns. Saquon Barkley got franchise tagged. Darren, and he got taken.
last season?
Last season.
Last season? Are you
Last
serious?
season, they
Yeah,
had the
nah,
same
but
amount of.
hold on,
Time
hold
out. No. Let me get my shit off first. Had the same amount of passing touchdowns. Marcus Mariota didn't play the last 3 games of the season.
Holy shit.
He doesn't just do it with the arms. He got the legs too. You ain't talk about his rushing numbers. Though. You ain't talk about how
Nah,
many
he did
rushing
have some
touchdowns.
good rushing numbers,
Yeah, don't
but
try
still,
that.
that's
White
crazy,
Vic, boy.
Saquon Barkley got franchise tag. Darren Waller went over to the Giants via trade. I actually really like that for the Giants.
I don't.
Why do you say that?
He has-
You said that earlier. You said that you liked that move.
For the Raiders.
Oh, for the Raiders. Why do you say that?
You know how many games he's played in the last 2 years?
No.
17.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
Huh. All right. Well, when he's on the field, he is a game changer. I will say that. What else we got? They re-signed Sterling Shepard. They signed Matt Breida, one of the faster runners in the game. Paris Campbell. He's a bust.
He's happy.
The New York Jets, they got Alan Lazard, like we said, 4 years, $44 million. They got Quincy Williams, and that's it. Cool. The Philadelphia Eagles, Fletcher Cox, James Bradbury, Brandon Graham, Rashad Penny, Jason Kelsey came back from retirement, Darius Slay, Greedy Williams, and Marcus Mariota. Like I said, I'm about at my wit's end with my CJ fucking saga. I've had it. He's changed his profile picture 3 times. He's taken off his Eagles pictures on Instagram twice. He put up a Bengals uni of himself once. I'm at my wit's end.
You know he's coming back, right?
Look,
You know who might be available?
I'm fine with Kevin Beard. Beard?
Beard. Yeah.
Okay. I'm fine. He is available. He got released, I thought.
He
No,
did?
not officially.
No, not officially.
They asked him to restructure. He said no, so they'll likely end up.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I'm at my wit's end with him. I'm at the point where I just want it to fucking end. I just pay the man. But like I said earlier, The safety market is really, really bad. The highest average annual salary was Jesse Bates, and his was $13 million a year. Everything else was a big gap, and everything else was $7 million. Granted, he is 26, probably looking for a long-term deal, but I think as of right now, you could probably argue he's the best free agency left on the market, right?
Best free agent?
Yeah. You could probably argue that. Led the league in interceptions last year, playing 5 less games than everybody else. So I just want it to be over with. The longer I wait, I think he signs. Because you don't hear rumors with anybody else.
I mean, the money goes up. The money go quick. So.
I guess you're right. Jesus Christ. Javon Hargrave, 4 years, $84 million. They also signed Sam Darnold. Finally got their 4th quarterback, huh?
Hey.
They signed Colin Farrell, yeah.
Bust.
Yeah. And Tashawn Gibson. The Seahawks got the Pride of Miramar back. 3 years, $75 million for Geno Smith. And that's it. Oh, they signed the Pride of... Now, would you consider him the Pride of Pembroke Pines? And tread lightly, because you know where I'm going with this. You know who else signed?
Who are you talking about? Don't start with no
Captain
fools.
Falcon.
Oh.
Devin Bush.
Would you consider... Well, he's actually from Pembroke Pines.
I mean,
Would you consider him the Pride of Flanagan?
call him Captain Falcon, but we're not going to say the Pride of Pembroke Pines. You got to say that for Michael.
Yeah, Captain Falcon is fine.
Yeah, let's leave him
Okay.
Captain Falcon.
All right.
He only played there like 2 years
Where?
at Flanagan. He didn't play 4 years at Flanagan. He didn't play
Yeah, he did.
He did 4. I didn't think he did all 4 years.
Yeah. The Bucks signed Baker Mayfield and Levante David. They also signed Chase Edmonds, again, one of the faster runners. The Titans signed Andre Dillard. Cool. And the Commanders signed Deron Payne, 4 years, $90 million for a defensive tackle. And Jacoby Brissett. We're going to end it off on Jacoby Brissett. Anything with final thoughts on the free agents? Cool. Khalil? Khalil?
Also, no.
Okay. Robert?
I loved it.
Great. We're going to move on to the March Madness. And Brandon, this is where you can take over if you want. I'll try and bring up, if you want to talk right now, but I'll try and bring up the bracket so we could talk about the
already got
upsets
it.
and stuff. Oh, you already got it? Okay.
Already got it.
Go ahead, bro.
Where do you want to start? You want to start from the beginning?
It's
Or-
from the dawn of time.
Okay. Well, Virginia, they lost to Furman on
I forgot, yeah.
what was probably the most disgusting play I've ever seen in my life. Virginia point guard Kenny Clark, who is supposed to be like their leader. He's like a 5'8" point guard. Heard all year about how good this kid was. Man's got spooked. Spooked in the final seconds of the NCAA tournament game against Furman. Just threw that shit up there. They hit a 3. Ball game.
Ball game, yeah. Oh, what's the announcer of that that called that game? He's the one that goes good like type of shit. You know who I'm talking about or no?
Gus Johnson?
No.
I didn't actually. I like watched the game, but I was at work when this was happening, so
okay.
I didn't have
Never
volume on.
They were saying that guy's good and Mike Brings Bang is like on the same wavelength. And I was like, no, you're crazy. Mike Brings Bang, pause, hits different. I said pause.
It's still,
That still didn't really help. Okay, so the next game, we have a 2 seed, Arizona, falling to Princeton, a 15 seed. You all laughing at Princeton, but they got number 3 over there. I forget his name,
Shit.
but that dude is cold. He out here balling in the Grinches. That guy.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
That
Yeah.
guy.
how does a party school lose to an Ivy League school in the best? Like,
By the way, Princeton also they do not have any Division I scholarship athletes on their
Yeah,
team
that's right.
that's very sad.
because the Ivy League
It's
doesn't
the
allow it.
fundamentals, Robert.
Yeah,
That's
just
true. They know the fundamentals.
Pass the ball, take the charge.
yeah, exactly. You're the big fundy guy, you know?
Big fundamental.
Pathetic.
And then after this, probably my favorite game so far of the tournament. Watched it. I think I watched like the whole game, the entire season. I've had to hear about Purdue and how good they were. The entire season, I've had to hear about the Big Ten and how good they are. They're sorry as hell because Farley Dickinson took them down.
16th seed.
For the second time ever, a 16 beat a 1. Purdue, by the way, their coach, a white man. Okay.
Here we go.
They have lost 3 consecutive years. They've lost to a double-digit seed in the tournament.
Wow. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Damn, that's not great, coach.
By the way, Farley Dickinson.
Here we go.
You guys play. I believe you play. They play. You play FAU. It's gonna be tough to root for you, but you know what? I do like your coach. You got moxie because you came out here and you know what you said.
He
the
talking
more
mad shit.
The more I see Purdue play, the more I think we can beat them. And you know what? You did.
Damn. Yo, the wildest one was his post-game press conference where he goes, 99 times out of 100, they probably would have beaten us. Tonight was the one. I was like, my God.
Dog.
Spit.
Cold.
Fucking spit.
Cold. We got a bunch of games here. We're going to keep.
By the way, I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is by NCAA standards, this is the biggest upset of all time. The UNBC or whoever they played.
They also beat Virginia.
Yes. But whatever that school was, have you seen their gym compared to Purdue's?
Their basketball operating budget for the season is $133,000.
Khalil, not even that. Our high school, looks better than their college court. That's how bad it is. And by far less schools. And you would think.
Don't worry about it. They're building a new one now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a 16 seed beat a 1 seed. You would think that campus was going crazy. No one went out. Business as usual.
By the way, also their coach, they just hired him from, I believe it was like a community college or something like that. Mm-hmm. They hired him. He brought like 3 of his players with them. Took down Purdue. I believe his name's Toby Anderson, something like that.
I don't know.
But anyway, keep it moving. Got to give a shout out to the Miami Hurricanes, the last ACC team in the tournament. Take it down, Drake. It was rough. It was dicey. It was dicey. I ain't gonna lie.
When you said that give for the chat, I literally laughed out loud.
Oh,
Drake.
I ain't gonna lie. They had us in the first half. Penn State takes down Texas A&M. By the way, this is the round of 64 games. Penn State, Tennessee took down Texas A&M. Texas A&M was a pretty good team all year, so that was a little shocking. Let's see. I have Arizona State took down TCU, and you have a question?
Arkansas took down Kansas.
That's the next round.
My bad.
You're good. The round of 32 for a trip to the Sweet 16. I guess we'll start where Clayton started. No, you're fine. Yeah, that's fine. We can start at the bottom of the bracket. That game hasn't finished yet. UConn moving on. They're into the Sweet 16 for the first time since 2014. Arkansas did beat Kansas, and by the way, was the greatest game of the tournament so far. I don't know if any of you caught it. It was a phenomenal game. Really, Kansas was kind of giving it to them for most of the game. I was watching this game. I watched all the games with my sister and her boyfriend, Marcus, and Marcus is like live betting on some of these games.
Of course he is.
With like 12 minutes left in this game, Arkansas was down by 8. And
he told me he took the money line.
I told him take the Arkansas money line. He didn't do it.
Oh my God. How, bro?
He said there was no way they were going to win this game. Immediately after I told him that, like 90 seconds later, Arkansas cut the deficit to 2. I told him again, take the Arkansas money line. That only made him even more emboldened to say, no, Kansas is going to pull this out. And I told him to take Arkansas probably about 100 more times after that. And he did not do it. And I want to give a shout out to Arkansas guard Devontae Davis.
Mm-hmm.
That dude balled.
How many points did he have?
He had 25 points. He did foul out with 4 minutes left in the game. But he basically led the comeback. He really kind of sparked them. and had them going. The Heat, by the way, are scouting a couple of Arkansas players. Nick Smith, who was okay in that game, and Ricky Council. Ricky Council the fourth, I believe, is his name. Ricky Council kind of brought it home for them after Devontae Davis fouled out. Actually, Ricky Council hit the shot that put him ahead, I believe.
I do want to talk about Arkansas's coach. I don't know if you guys saw this.
Eric Musselman
Took off his shirt
Yeah.
and celebrated and yelled so much that the veins were popping out of his neck.
Muscleman.
Are you done, by the way?
Oh, no. We got plenty more.
I was going to say, I see one that I'm surprised
We got
about.
plenty more. We got Texas and Penn State. Miami will be playing Indiana shortly. Houston beat Auburn. That was looking dicey for a little bit. Michigan State, the Fighting Tom Izzos take down Marquette.
The Fighting Tom Izzos.
That's kind of tough for Shaka Smart. He has lost 8 of his last 9 tournament games. He's a really good coach. I do like him. Kansas State beat Kentucky for the first time since 1975. There is no Duke, no Kansas, no UNC, and who's the other one?
Kentucky.
No,
Did you
you
say
said
Kentucky,
that? Oh, you said
and
that.
no Kentucky
Yeah.
in the Sweet 16.
Good. For America.
By the way, the longest streak of consecutive conference Sweet 16 appearances is the ACC with 42. The next, I believe, is the SEC with like 28.
Damn.
It's on the line tonight. Miami's playing for the conference.
It's on the line. 42-28 is on the line.
It's on the line.
Okay.
We have, I believe this might be the game you're talking about, Duke, Tennessee.
No, I think
that the one?
maybe you already talked about it.
Duke, Tennessee beat Duke. Honestly, it was a very embarrassing performance from Duke. They, at no point in that game, looked like they were going to win. I don't know what kind of basketball John Shire has them playing because they have, first things first, Kyle Flipowski. He's a bum, all right? Dude is soft as Charmin toilet paper. Ridiculous, okay? Ridiculous. All right, he's out here like Porzingis shooting these threes. Man can't shoot to save his life. He's like 26% from 3 on the season.
You know what that reminds me of? Every Purdue big man is the same way, too. Every single one of them. For like the last 3 years, they get a big guy and he stays outside the paint. Never goes the fuck inside.
Yeah. Then they have
7-foot lanky fucks.
They got Derek Lively, who is their more talented big. I do not care. You can all, and anybody upset by this can come fight me on it. Derek Lively is more talented than Kyle Flipowski. All right. They got Derek Lively setting screens, and you know what he does after the screen? Not a goddamn thing. He just stands out there. Why? So I don't know what the hell if John Shire learned from Coach K, he didn't learn a whole lot. FAU is actually up on Farley Dickinson right now, 27-18. Princeton put a beatdown on Missouri. They're into the Sweet 16. Creighton is up by 14 on Baylor. Looks like they will be moving on as well. Baylor is a number 3 seed. San Diego State beat Furman. And Alabama beat Maryland by 20.
Did you talk about Princeton beating Missouri? Did you say that?
I just said that.
Yes.
Oh, okay. You just said that. My bad. I was looking at the NBA because I wanted to talk about some. Princeton 15 seed going to the Sweet 16.
Yes, for the second time in a row.
That's crazy.
Second year in a row.
That's fucking insane. Who's your favorite? Like I said, I haven't been paying attention. I'm gonna be straight up honest.
To win it all?
To win it all. Who's your favorite? I'm not gonna put in the accountability thing. I just want your answer because I'm not gonna tell you to pick one.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
72 teams.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I
think Alabama.
Damn it! God damn it! God.
You also have Alabama?
Yes,
Their
team is stacked.
They're a really good team. I would pick Houston because I really do like Houston. They have a good team. I actually think their
team.
team.
That last year too. I think
they have Houston has a really good team. But I just watched Houston, and Marcus Sasser was phenomenal last night. By the way, Marcus Sasser is their best player. Phenomenal last night. Supposedly, he said he was 60% because he re-aggravated a groin injury in the first round game.
Mm-hmm.
But he was absolutely phenomenal. But when I just watch that team play and watch Kelvin Sampson try to coach them, they look like he looks like he hates his job, and they look like they don't care what he says.
Someone said, is that the guy that had the quote unquote alleged murder charge? Brandon Miller. Is that his name? Okay. I saw a tweet, and I don't know. I don't remember the words of the tweet, but it was like scouts of NBA are are
Yes, they're impressed.
They're impressed
by his
Brandon,
perseverance and focus.
By his perseverance and focus with the alleged murder charges going on. Someone quote tweeted and said, "This is the same thing as saying he has that dog in him."
Yeah. Scouting report. I saw that. Scouting report. He got that dog in him.
Oh, you can laugh, Rob. It's okay. It's all right. Just let it go. Just let it go.
It's so wrong. It's so
yes,
wrong.
it does feel very, very icky to laugh at because a woman and her she was pregnant, wasn't she?
Yes.
Yeah, a woman and her unborn child are dead.
So now we're just gonna go back to that.
But,
all right.
But
You wanted to laugh at me.
You also laughed. Don't act like you didn't. You could edit that out though if you wanted to.
He did.
Stand in it.
He did not.
It's so fucking funny.
You're not doing that either. I saw you behind the camera.
I smirked. You didn't see no damn laugh or me trying to hide my face.
Nobody did. You're behind the camera.
You did mine.
So is that it for the NCAA?
Yeah, y'all caught up.
Alabama basketball school.
Yes.
Are they a football school anymore?
Not basketball.
Basketball.
Miami
school.
Basketball School is.
That's for sure.
I wanted to get your guys' takes real quick, as quickly as humanly possible. The conversation that we had last week about the MVP, Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic, you said that you wanted the Sixers to be in the number 2 seed when it was all said and done. And that's what was going to be your key component to Joel Embiid winning the MVP. The Nuggets are actually on a really bad downskid.
5 of their last 6 they lost.
Nikola Jokic.
Actually, did they beat the Knicks today?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Really? So that'd be 6 out of 7.
Nikola Jokic has not looked great in this skid either.
He also got dunked on by Michael Porter.
No, but not even that. Like, he looks like he's not even trying on defense anymore.
No, they
like,
won. They beat the Nets today.
The Nets or the
Nets.
Knicks?
Knicks.
No, they played the Knicks yesterday.
Today they played the Nets.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so
lost
they
to the
won
Knicks.
today.
Yeah.
All right. So
They lost.
Lost to the Knicks, man. That's tough.
So I just wanted to get your guys' take. Is Joel now the front runner? Because all that betting sites like Caesar's Palace, DraftKings, all that shit, they all have Joel Embiid as winning the MVP now.
I have moved Jokic down to 3rd on my MVP ladder.
I was gonna say, ironically,
really? Okay.
since our last conversation, Embiid even went crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
Since the last conversation we had about him.
Exactly.
And then ironically, Jokic just had not just him, but like just the team in general just kind of just skid. So, yeah, I'm kind of bumping him up. I think I agree with Brandon also. I think
Jokic is 3.
Yeah, Jokic might be 3.
Yeah.
Because Giannis is playing out of his mind.
That night we talked, Jokic dropped a triple-double. And then ever since then, it's just been downhill. But yeah, so you're now with, so who do you have now as front runner?
Joel Embiid.
Joel Embiid? Okay. That's it for the show. Trying to keep it quick, trying to get these guys out of here because the game already started. And I know they don't want to watch the World Baseball Classic. It's 8:48.
It's 8:50.
Tip is 8:50.
No, I'm saying it's 8:50 right now.
Oh.
Yeah, so I know these guys want to get out of here. But I'm going to go on a rant.
It hasn't started yet. We're good.
It hasn't? What channel's the game on, though?
TNT.
TNT? Oh, that's going to take a fucking second. But I'll try it for you. Khalil, final thoughts?
Oh, shit. I have a million things.
Go ahead, because I also have a million things, and this is going to be the podcast anyways.
Oh, crap. 8:48 is the tip time.
Okay.
Oh, so
I got
right
you.
now.
So right now.
Go.
Chelsea drew over the weekend.
By the way, they're probably going to fire Graham Potter. I don't know if you, did you see
Not that I hope so, but I'm. It's cool. The
honestly,
experiment was great, but let's move on.
Graham Potter is not really that great
He's
a
not-
manager.
He's not fit for that.
He's not good
that
enough to
particular-
coach Chelsea.
Exactly.
But he there was a video of their owner Todd Bowley like walking out after that game, and he said, "By the way, Todd Bowley, an American, getting his English like from England phrase on, said it was a shit fucking game."
No, honestly, dude, they had the win in the bag. They gave up a goal in like the 88th minute
Yeah,
to a fucking the player who scored his first Premier League goal ever.
That's
Subbed in 3 minutes later, goal. I was just like, okay, all right.
Yeah, it was nasty.
St. Louis Battlehawks.
Yeah, no, dog.
The DC defenders are fucking good.
Yeah,
they
they
Yeah,
are.
they are.
Like,
Yeah,
scary
there. You
good.
picked the wrong team. It's okay. Come on over. It's the first season.
Nah,
I got
fuck that
I got it
shit.
right.
Well, you know who could be your quarterback?
Who that?
Derek Carr. Next year.
I mean, AJ McCarron and Derek Carr, they both throw the same number of picks, so This
Wow.
the Spider-Man meme. Fuck, there's another game. Oh yeah, he lost. Well, they won.
No, they did
won
win.
today.
They came back.
No, but I'm saying they lost over the weekend.
Yeah, Patrick Beverly dropped 14 in a row on him.
fucking
Nasty work.
sick, man. Shout out to Checo, Sergio Perez, for taking P1 in the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Red Bull 1 and 2, beautiful. You love to see it. Ferrari, God bless. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. Even actually, McLaren is like just the worst. McLaren is
Yo,
like,
for real, they living in poverty over there. That shit is nasty.
It's bad over there.
That is gross.
I feel like
You know what I do know? It's teaching me one thing. If I ever do have that kind of money, I will not be buying a McLaren.
the Formula One car. Yeah, but the actual, McLaren.
They are nice.
Yeah, I would.
I can't be out here, man. People see me in that garbage. Can't rep that. What are you talking about?
Shout out to Leon Edwards.
Oh yeah, shout out to him.
Easy,
That's my guy.
One, two,
And
That's my guy. Look, man. Well,
Hey,
for the country.
Usman kind of,
I can't.
It was
came out of here trying to intimidate him, and
It was a close fight.
It was a close fight.
Nah, work.
It's over for him though. By the way, I think it is.
That division's still kind of open. You got Kobe.
Yeah, I'm gonna get Edwards versus Usman 4.
You could if you really wanted to.
I don't think so.
Nobody else is qualified there.
I don't even think Colby Covington's qualified, but he's getting it.
But they're already hinting that he might be in line.
Dana White already said it.
I know they give it to Islam, right?
No, Colby Covington's getting it. Dana White said in the post-fight press conference.
Okay.
Islam tweeted that he wants Leon Edwards.
That fight.
He probably is.
Here we are, I guess. What else do I have?
I got. It's taking me a second.
On what?
The game.
Oh no, you're fine.
Okay.
Dude, I live 5 minutes away. I'll be okay.
I'm forgetting.
Besides, if they start like they did last game, I can miss that. It's okay.
Yeah, I think that's all I got. Fight the power as always. Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Manchester United is through to the semifinals of the FA Cup. It was a little dicey. I'm not going to lie. Fulham took the lead early in the second half, and then they just lost their shit. They got on a break, a handball to deny a goal-scoring opportunity, which is an automatic red card. Their manager was not called that originally. It was called a corner. VAR intervened, said to go look at it. The manager of Fulham there you go, a little box. The manager of Fulham was not happy about that and decided to let the referee know that as the referee was going to look at the monitor. He got a red card for that. And then after the referee came out, made the call that it was a handball, Willian got sent off with the red card, as he should have. Their goal scorer and center forward, Alexander Mitrovic, was not having any of that, and he decided to put his hands on the referee and got himself a red card. So if you're keeping track at home, and then United had to take the penalty. They scored the penalty. And then 2 minutes after that, they scored again against 9-man Fulham. So if you're keeping track at home, yes, in a 5-minute span, there was a handball, a penalty given, 3 red cards, and 2 goals.
In 5 minutes.
In 5 minutes.
Now, soccer was just like that all the time. I feel like
it was crazy.
great.
It was actually one of the. I don't know. I don't know what the hell was going through that man's head because, okay, like they had the penalty and they scored the penalty, but it's equal. The score would be level at 1, and you against 10 men, like you can just play like in a defensive block and try and get it. Try and do that for like 30 minutes and try to get it to penalty kicks, and that's a coin flip.
Yeah.
But he just lost his shit for I don't know what happened. Like for no reason, he just lost his shit. Got himself sent off. 11 versus 9, Man United. That was always going to go one way. F1. I don't know what the hell y'all doing with them cars. Red Bull, man.
I don't know either.
They give you wings.
That is nasty. I don't know
It's
what
more
they're.
than just the wings.
I don't know how they're cheating,
But it's also
but they have to be
the
cheating.
wings.
I don't think they're cheating. I really don't.
I refuse to believe for 2 consecutive years their car is just that much better than everybody else.
I mean, Red Bull's
because let's be like,
reigns, though. This isn't the first time Red Bull's had a couple of reigns like this where they were just dominant.
It's not
and
about
Mercedes
like it's not so much. It's not that they're dominant or they're because like look, Lewis Hamilton was like dominant. Like Max seems to be dominant now. Schumacher before him. It's not that people or a team can't be dominant.
Mm-hmm.
It's you saw the first race in Bahrain.
Mm-hmm.
Max Verstappen raced that entire race by himself.
Yeah.
Their car is so good. I'm convinced that you can give everybody else a 1 lap head start, and Max, maybe not Checo, but I think Max would at least podium.
It depends on the track.
I think he would. I think he'd find a way to podium.
I mean, shit, he was in 15th, and he managed to come in second place, and he was 5 seconds off from Checo towards the end of that race. But there's a lot of factors. You know what I'm saying? You got safety cars, stuff like that.
Because let's be honest, half the grid is just useless. Like they're just there. Well, come on, we talked about it, McLaren. Like what AlphaTauri doing there? For what? Huh? They're just there. Williams. Who the fuck is that? Williams? Huh? No, it's okay. Alfa Romeo, no thank you. I'm okay. That's basically who's the other one? Alpine? Yeah, useless. Their pink car.
Hey man,
get out of here.
Car.
Get out of here. Yeah, for real. For what? Get out of here. Yeah, they just out here. They just happy to be there. So that's half the field right there. I just named you 5 of the 10 teams.
If you're not watching the Red Bull, if you watch the other cars, you get a lot of action, a lot of intense, stuff going on while fucking Verstappen just does laps around everybody. But, it is what it is.
I guess. The race for 10th was pretty exciting today.
Yeah, it was. That's what I'm saying. There was a couple of...
That 1 point.
No, but but the crazy part is, it's so
1 point.
It's so important for these teams. At this point, they don't care about the championship, but just getting points accumulated over the season is so important to them. So it's just that's cool.
You're right about Ferrari, though. That's pretty nasty. Because it's not like they had anything gross happen today. They just managed to lose to Mercedes.
And
who every week Lewis Hamilton is finding a way to take a shot at them.
I think he's gonna. I don't know where he's gonna go, but I think he's out of there for sure. After his contract's up.
Might want to go to Aston Martin. They seem to have gotten their crap together.
They got some shit.
They got a car.
But even then, last week or not last week, the week before last, when season opener, we thought, oh shit.
When does Ford start in F1? Or the new cars. They got them new companies coming in.
They take over in 2020.
4, 5.
I think.
And Porsche's taking over at Red Bull, right?
No, so Ford is taking over as manufacturer for Red Bull.
Oh.
Porsche was in the running for it, but then they dropped out.
I thought they announced that Porsche was going to join the circuit.
They could potentially be, but I don't know if they're going to be.
I thought they announced Porsche before Ford.
No, well, Porsche was in the running to take over for manufacturer for Red Bull. That fell through. But I think they're either going to add their own 2 cars to the grid, or they're going to take over for another team. But I'm not specifically sure.
Yeah, maybe he should try and get in on that because Mercedes is not it. Not at all.
But I mean, look, man, there's only 2 factors that matter in Formula 1, or at least most of the time. Good driver, bad driver, fast car, slow car. If you got a good driver and a fast car, it doesn't. At that point, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's certainly what Red Bull has.
A lot of the teams is a lot of actually fairly good drivers, just bad cars, honestly.
Yeah, some of them cars.
Did
you see what's his name?
When Red Bull's car has a 17 mile per hour advantage over every other car on the grid.
Yeah,
on straights.
Did you see Bottas? Bottas had he was in last. He put on the soft tires and was still running 3 seconds slower than Checo. What? I'm not gonna lie to you. The only thing I'm hoping for, I need more Sergio Verstappen games. Let me get more of that. Hey,
it's gonna
what's the fastest lap? We're not worried about that. But I am.
If it continues, it's going to get bad. Because it was already chippy towards the end of last season between them two. So, at the end of the day, my allegiance is to Red Bull, not to Verstappen. But,
Oh, is it really?
Oh, no, of course. Always Red Bull.
Oh,
So
I'm a Lewis Hamilton guy. I don't care about the manufacturer, and I should. And it's a good I do that because Mercedes is selling me for scraps right now. Well, that's all I got, Clayton. Did you you ready to get into your thing here?
Yeah. Like I said, excuse me. I have a little bit of a rant. Excuse my voice, like I said. And Benny, if you just want to zoom in to my face, because I plan on making this a clip, because it needs to be told worldwide. Baseball in America fucking sucks ass. All right. I went to the World Baseball Classic on Saturday. Okay. Like I said, I thought, again, the environment, the atmosphere, through the roof. Like I said, one of the best sporting events I've ever been to in my entire life. The Venezuelans went crazy for atmosphere was great. Then we have the USA fans that are not me. Fucking golf claps for singles. Golf claps for outs. Where is that fucking energy? And this is why no one likes fucking baseball at all. The Venezuelans were fucking doing a bunch of songs, a bunch of chants, drumming, everything. That is what I love to see. And I know you guys haven't been paying attention to the World Baseball Classic, but in Japan, the Japanese people were going fucking crazy. They were having dancers on top of the dugouts while the game was going on. Not in a bad way, but they were having dancers on top of the dugout while the game was going on. Meanwhile, I have Mark DeRosa over there, the fucking manager for Team USA, coming out yesterday saying, oh, I've been up since 4 a.m. You know why? Because I had people telling me that I'm a bad manager. Yeah, you're a fucking shit manager. You're dog shit. He's ass. He left in Daniel Bard way too fucking long. Way too fucking long. Right after he hit Jose Altuve, he needed to be out the fucking game. And the reason I'm bringing up Mark DeRosa is because he has the same mindset as every other USA baseball fan in America. They think that they're going to... Huh?
Entitlement.
Yeah. They think that they're going to walk right into this fucking building on Tuesday because last we saw they were beating Cuba. They're going to walk right into that fucking stadium on Tuesday and they think they're going to win. Well, guess what? Shohei Ohtani just hit a fucking 490-foot home run the other day, the one that hit the scoreboard.
Oh.
And guess what? That same guy, he can also throw 102 miles an hour. They're going to get a fucking reality check on Tuesday, depending on who they play. And they're going to get their asses blown the fuck out. And that's why
Mexico already beat them.
And that's why, huh?
Mexico already
beat their ass, too.
Yeah, after that wouldn't shake his hand. Yeah.
Exactly. And that's why baseball in America sucks. And it starts with people like Mark DeRosa, the old heads, the Tony La Russas of the fucking world.
The gatekeepers of the game.
My manager of the USA Baseball is on the fucking MLB network. That's where we got him from. That's where we signed him.
I mean, he's an analyst.
I don't give a fuck what the fuck he is. He has a shit career. He had a shit career.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you.
No.
He was a finalist for the Marlins job.
I can't with the fucking entitlement. People keep wanting to say they want baseball to be great. They want baseball to be great. Fucking show me. Fucking show me that you want baseball to be great. I better not see a fucking, how do you say that? Outpopulated World Baseball Classic 80% to 20%.
To be fair,
we are in South Florida. I understand that, but I at least would have liked to see a 60-40. And I also don't want to see golf claps when Mike Trout hits a single. Dude, the Venezuelan guys next to me would not shut up. And I'm not disrespecting them out of it because this is like I've said, this is like the World Cup of baseball.
Venezuela.
But they were going crazy for everything. And that's what I want to see.
Because baseball is fun to them.
Exactly. But
it's not fun in America.
Exactly. Fucking exactly.
To the white people.
We have 5 other sports we'd rather be watching and cheering for.
Well, I bet you if that sport, if baseball was like how it was at the World Baseball Classic, by the way, that game ruined baseball for me for the rest of my life. Mm-hmm. The rest of my life, I'm gonna go to a Phillies game on a Wednesday night. On a Wednesday night, and I'm gonna be the loudest one in that fucking stadium.
Well, yeah, there'll only be you and 3 other people.
Exactly. That's what I was texting you guys. If only the Marlins cared. If only the Marlins cared. That stadium would be packed. But Mark DeRosa and the entitlement, that shit needs to fucking go. I can't have my manager thinking that he's going to walk in, cock strong, pause, and thinking that he's going to win the fucking World Baseball Classic because he thinks he has the best team in America.
So Clayton,
or the best team in the world.
So Clayton is rooting for the winner of Japan-Mexico.
What do you mean?
To win the World Baseball. You are not rooting for the U.S.?
I am rooting for the U.S., but I hate Mark DeRosa, just like how you root for fucking Team USA with the World Cup, but you hate our manager.
Berhalter?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, speaking of which, I heard a rumor that Thierry Henry is interested in the USA job.
No shot. You heard him talk shit the other day, though?
Yeah.
He talked shit about Team USA, saying that someone asked him, do you think the USA is ever going to win a World Cup in your lifetime? Outright, he's like, nope.
He's not
Kept it
wrong.
moving. Yeah, I know, but that's shocking to hear. Didn't know that.
Well, because they don't like have the talent that may not necessarily born here. Like they love Christian Pulisic, but like Christian Pulisic is like not that good.
Mm.
They need to like lean into more of the like Tim Weahs.
Yeah.
And they have a dude, by the way, who the next big prospect. His name is Forlan Borgelon, something like that. He's English. He has dual nationality, English and the U.S. He is, I believe, where does he play? I forgot where he plays, but he has like he plays club football at Arsenal, but he's on loan somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
He has like 16 goals and 11 assists on the season. He's leading there. I think he's leading that league in goals. England just left him off their U21 team for the international break.
Mm-hmm.
He posted on his Instagram, "Go where you're wanted, deuces."
Wow, doing the CJGJ treatment, I see.
So that might be big. But if Thierry Henry is in fact interested in that job, the United States Soccer Federation needs to hire him like last week.
Yeah.
Last week. Because Thierry Henry knows his football. Thierry Henry would get the best out of a U.S. Attack front line that was honestly pathetic at the World Cup. And he knows talent. So he supposedly, that rumor was, by the way, because he was supposedly offered to coach the French women. And he supposedly turned it down because he wants the U.S. job.
Oh, shit. That would be insane.
So,
all right.
We'll see. Thierry Henry, as I'm sure you can imagine, is a French national. A World Cup winner, too.
Yeah. Make baseball great again, please. So bad right now. All you fucking fake-ass fans out there. It'll be Monday, March 20th, and your Georgia Bulldogs are your back-to-back national champions.
3-time.
Shut up. That's all I got for me. I had a good weekend. This was a good weekend for me. Rob?
That's all. That's it for everybody. So, this has been the latest.
Final thoughts? Nothing? You got nothing?
You have nothing like a PSA from the club or something?
No.
Yeah,
Why is it
nothing on your mind.
By the
You
way,
usually have one.
yeah, you really do.
I don't got nothing. I'm cool.
By the way, I almost had
Do you want to be free?
You know what?
I almost had
I
a
got
heart
something.
I almost had a heart attack real quick.
Go ahead.
I almost had a heart attack in the club that night, so much so I had to tell Angie and said like, what?
I totally forgot about. Do you remember? Marcus told me about this. I had no idea this happened.
What?
Do you remember some like black dude with a not pleasant looking white woman that like took his hand and put it dead square in the center of your chest?
Of my chest?
Huh?
Of your chest. Do you remember that?
That
I
never
wasn't there
happened.
for that.
He told me that you were drunk. You looked like you were drunk. But
Oh.
Marcus said he saw that happen, and he was like, all right, if we gotta go, we gotta go. He was ready.
Okay, well I don't remember it at all. I don't remember that at all.
I had no idea.
If I did, I probably would have brought it up. But obviously, I don't remember.
He said the dude did that, and you like you basically like looked at him and was basically like, my bad, bro, and like you let him like through, so like nothing happened. But I didn't know this happened either. Like I was out of there.
I don't remember at all.
He told me this, and I'm like, and when he told me, I'm like, oh, Clayton's not really the type to do that. Like you would, how he told me you reacted is exactly how I'd expect you to react in that situation. But obviously he didn't know you, and he had saw it happen, and apparently he told my sister. He said, hold on, like we might have to get rocking.
Nah, the only thing is I've said it before. Like, I mean, you guys saw it firsthand. It's only when someone fucks around with Angie. If you fuck around with Angie, you're fucking with me. If you fuck around with me, I don't care. Just keep it fucking moving. I'm not fighting you over me. You know, that one time at Capone's, when that guy would just not stop with Angie.
Oh, yeah.
That guy was about to have some problems. But no, what I was about to say, I almost had a heart attack in the fucking club because this is the first time I think it's ever happened to me. I'm 3 Sprite and vodkas in. You know, I had a roadie on the way there. Probably shouldn't have said that. But
Sprite? No Red Bull?
No, I'm not about to pay extra for Red Bull. There's Sprite sent at the table for free.
Free, you paid for it.
Well, yeah, but the refills were free. The bottles were paid for. Did you know that?
True.
Yeah. But anyways, having the time of my life, caffeine in me,
Was it Sprite or was it like Sierra Mist?
or whatever it was.
Starry.
It was Starry. It was Starry,
Yeah.
sir. Thank you.
Bodak Yellow comes on, and then right after Bodak Yellow comes on, Dreams and Nightmares came on. And
yeah.
dude,
I do remember that. Now that you said
I
it.
think I blacked out for the first time ever, just off pure adrenaline in that one moment. By the way, I've never seen you react to Dreams and Nightmare like that in my entire life. You too, and you were sober. You had a couple Red Bulls in you, y'all were through the fucking roof.
I told Angie, I'm like, I don't even like need to drink to actually like want to like dance and go crazy anymore. If I just took a couple of Red Bulls, I'll be fine.
Yeah, because you were trying to get all the caffeine out of you. You're trying to fucking let's go.
Yeah. I crashed immediately after that, but
PSA.
You need to drink whatever the actual Red Bull cars run on. They don't seem to crash.
Gasolina.
either kill me or turn me into like Superman or something. But
They might actually give you wings.
yeah, if I'm like hallucinating and fucking jump off the bridge.
Sorry. It was a bad joke. I'm sorry. Good to let you get that off.
I do want to say,
What?
when we posted those clips, we didn't have any clips last week because we had technical difficulties. I'm not trying to pop myself off, but my joke had the most likes out of all those 3 clips.
It did.
Had over 100 likes, or I think close to 100 likes. One of the two.
Yeah.
Some guy even said this was the corniest joke I ever heard. ... But it was good. So I hate you.
Yeah.
Ooh, you're Michael B. Jordan. Ooh, corny man.
Why you gotta catch
All right, go ahead with your PSA.
It's nothing about the club because I had a good time. Just want to say though, this is in general. The NBA, I see what y'all trying to do with John Morant. I don't like that. Okay. I don't like it.
Oh shit! They found his old IG. That shit was
funny as hell.
Y'all need to go let him go sit down somewhere and like not come back for the season or at least the playoffs. Don't bring him back like he's gonna be back like this week. Basically, like come on, man. I saw that bullshit interview, and I don't care what Jalen Rose said. Jalen Rose said people was hating on it because they didn't get to do the interview. Yeah, no, Jalen, it was bullshit.
The NBA was clearly trying to get the content machine rolling. That's the reason why I didn't watch the interview. I was just like, yeah, this is whack. I don't know what's
when
happening.
you ask somebody why they decided to put themselves online holding that little ass pistol, and his response was, "I wanted to be free."
You heard what he said? It wasn't mine though.
And then he said it wasn't mine.
But I accept responsibility, and I apologize.
He can't talk about
Who
it.
in Denver just out here just letting you hold a gun for them? And you, John Morant, in the strip club. Somebody let me know.
Did we confirm it was in Denver or was it back?
It was in Denver. It was in Denver. At what was it called? It was something Steamboat Willie's.
Yeah. That's right. And then even the manager came out and was like, "No, man, he's a very
great guy.
approachable guy. Yeah,
Spent a lot of money.
Yeah, I want him to come back."
He ain't coming back. I
know after you posted
sold him out.
That's got to be like invasion of privacy, right?
I feel like that breaks the code, man.
Yeah, like the pictures, right? That's got to be flagrant.
Has anybody?
The security camera pictures.
Somebody got to get fired.
I'm not gonna lie though. That picture, money everywhere, and then just John Morant and that girl in the corner. That's the biggest flex I think I've ever seen in my entire life, bro. Just 2 pictures full of money.
Money all on the floor.
Crazy, bro. Crazy.
Can somebody explain to me why he had to be shirtless for a lap dance?
One did the same thing.
Look.
Because
he did it for free. No, but look. If I spend $50,000 in a strip club, nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, but come on,
He
man.
wanted to be free.
No, that was some bullshit.
Let the nips breathe. Pause.
No. But that's all I got. This has been the latest and greatest episode from the ScoreKeepers Podcast. We will see y'all next week. Have a great week. Be great. We out.
be free.
Be free too, but not like y'all.